We went ahead and hired legal counsel to help us on this matter.
I'm gonna bring in 2 watches that we've never talked about.
We're gonna sue them back for defamation.
That sat in the sun on a roof.
That's like accidentally tripping and finding plutonium. This is a Rolex pre-Daytona dial, and it's exceptionally rare. It's unobtainium. You cannot buy these. There are none available. And still in its packaging. Very rare find. Lots of little goodies that are really hard to find on the market right now. This is all vintage gilt, very early 1950s Rolex. And over here, you have the first year 1963 gilt pointed crown guard Submariner, a very iconic watch with the cream and the gilt on the dial. This was worn by Sophia Loren in a James Bond movie nicknamed the Pussy Galore. This is a Bakelite GMT, also gilt, the early years, mid-50s. And this would be a Rolex small crown James Bond. And this one's a little unique because of its brass bezel and the absence of the crown guards over here. And when buying vintage Rolex, some of the more desirable things are that nice pumpkin patina that you really want to find on the dial that really lifts it and differentiates it from a new watch. So they're really nice to look at. Things to look for, like on old ones, are can you really ever see a rivet bracelet this good? It's very hard. So these are superb examples.
That's my buddy Dan, guiding me always on the vintage, put me on with my watch when I was gonna buy it. He helped me out. Him, Pablo, you guys seen Pablo for Lazo, their channel. So I got a couple of people who guide me. Thank you guys. We'll learn this vintage one way or another.
You know this guy? Huh? Look at this 5508. He wants to charge you 20 racks. These are impossible to find things. If you're gonna buy a 5508, you want a piece of paper like that. And the box. 1950s. Go find this box. They're grand to buy this box.
That little box is $1,000?
Go find one. In this condition, if you want a vintage piece in your window and you want it to look right, and it's got to have CRM's name and you want to stand behind it, even if the dial
has been changed. That's crazy. It tells you everything.
You cannot ask for more legit in vintage than this because your guy is not going to argue. That's what Sophia Loren wore in the first Bond movie. I have the red triangle James Bond Submariner.
And the best is crispy.
Bro,
That's
that
a Bakelite bezel.
No,
How much is that bezel?
you can't get it. It doesn't exist. There are no more parts for these watches. Look at the dial in here. Be careful though.
And it's not working? Or?
Carlo, the dial costs more than the watch.
That dial?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
That's the pre-Daytona black dial.
Look at the papers from the 50s.
How much is that dial?
25 grand.
That's to put in an old Daytona?
Bro, you have an old Daytona, you messed up your dial. You know how it is. I'm restoring a car
is
right
so
now.
cool,
Just
man.
the body. Just to do the body on my car. I'm at 130 to do the
What
body
year
on
is
it.
this? You put in an old car?
Yeah, I'm like you. I do that. 72 BMW 3.0 CSI. Remember those things? Vicious.
Cool.
That was the racing back.
Are you doing that work for yourself?
I do a lot myself because I tear apart shit and put it back together. I'm doing an AC retrofit. It's a Euro car. You know how you can't. You probably have vintage air in your Chevy.
Vintage chair, yeah.
Yeah, you put vintage air in there because it works so well on your unit and it blows freaking super cold.
I got it out of the shop now, man. I can't wait to get it back.
Slabs of ribs, bro.
I love them.
That's pointed ground guard. And it's so original. I bought that watch completed, had the wrong dial. I waited 5 years to find the dial. Watch it do. That guy in Australia had the dial. He's the guy who bought the Australia closeout, the entire Rolex inventory. They paid millions. They put everything on the internet. I found the dial, 10,000 bucks. I hit the button. I didn't even talk to the guy. If I missed that dial, I can never sell this watch. And now this watch is
What is
so
it worth?
Oh, those are like 60 G. No, that one there, the 5508, 20 grand, same price as your guy. We got this.
Yeah, it was him.
Bro, we do everything together. He won't do nothing without me.
Of course.
He doesn't make a move without me.
Of course.
buy the coin
Bought
for
that
him.
He's on my payroll, bro. This guy pays his rent because.
Maybe I can use some more coins.
I didn't want to turn down vintage because I know people. So I was like, let me call Dan and see if he
And
wants
when
it.
vintage comes in, guys,
I'll call you right away.
It's the right 93150, right end links. Cool shit, huh?
Super cool.
That happened by itself. You know why?
That's from a safe or that's from Sun?
No, one of my clients has a roofing company.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so he calls me up and he's like, Danny, you're not gonna believe this. We got up to do this roof in Miami, and while we were cleaning everything, look what I found. And I look at it, I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. And he goes, look at what happened to the dial. I'm like, it's been sitting on the roof in the hot sun for how long? He goes, I don't know.
It was on the roof?
It's been on a roof, it was sitting on a roof for years. It was filthy. I just steamed it. And when I got it, I gave it just a little whiz, nothing too much.
That sat in the sun on a roof?
On a roof, it faded by itself in the hot Miami sun. And look what happened. That's like accidentally tripping and finding plutonium.
And it's like solid, like it's...
Bro, that watch is so tropically beautiful. You never see a Coke like that. So I jumped on it. I just gave him what he wanted.
You see Pepsis maybe, but Cokes?
That's the thing. If it was a Pepsi, I have, and you see them. But when do you see a Coke like that? So
That's
I
sick.
flipped out right away because it's, again, something that's got that wow factor. That's
I
a little
love it, I
off.
love
It's a little off to the left.
Oh, I'm probably gonna sell... I don't want to say this on the YouTube because people are gonna crucify me. Probably gonna sell it.
So
If you want to find a buyer for me. Or...
you took it?
What?
Also,
No, this is mine. This is mine that I showed you back then.
5512.
No, that's 1608. It's 16.
Oh, that's
16,
the
1680.
1680, but not the red. Your bezel insert needs to be.
It was working, and then I don't know what happened.
You know, wear mine. Let me take this upstairs.
What? No. I chose you.
Okay,
Take
don't-
it,
bro.
Take
You
it.
know how to handle a watch. Just put something on your wrist. I'm gonna fix your bezel for you and bring it back to you.
Okay, what I want to do is I want to move it. What do you think?
I could do that here.
He just popped up my bezel.
Oh, no wonder.
What happened? It's bent?
Yeah. And what that does is, if this thing is not perfectly straight,
Willy, arrancó a veces de su marino a vintage el mío. Y dice, te lo voy a arreglar. ¡Pah! That's how you know I trusted Dan when I forgot.
because I'm like that dude in Cuba that fixes the car without the parts, because I'm an engineer.
I love that.
They're already $4,000. Just when you need a part for this, you're screwed. I take it off, I spin it, I take it off again, I put the bezel ring back in, and then now you got the tension and it turns exactly as new. And not too loose, so if you flick something, it falls off. Whenever you're wearing that, the bezel, those things will come off. And it's got authenticity guarantee, and nothing's kosher, so we're good.
I'll start working and then leave again in another 2 weeks.
Yeah! She came back. I knew she would come back one day.
I've never been gone.
I know.
I've never been gone. So.
Never been gone, but gone from the store.
I saw every episode.
Every
Can you
episode.
imagine?
Thank you.
Came from Poland, first time in America. And
First time in America.
Oh wow.
I meet you
Nice. That's awesome. Where from you said?
from Poland.
Poland.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nice to meet you.
That's awesome.
That's so awesome.
To meet you. Pleasure.
How?
How is it?
How is it?
With all this
Now you know.
mess, yes.
You know what's going on, ne?
Yeah.
We took 2 million Ukrainian. 2 million.
No, Poland took 2 million Ukrainians.
Wow.
Not country, we. Actually we Poles. You know? Country don't give shit.
You know Mr.
Of
Dan?
course I know. Special, crypto specialist. Welcome to Miami. It's so funny feeling. You don't know who I am and I know you so well.
Thank you. That's
You
awesome.
are my brain retest. Because I'm trading with crypto too. Yeah?
Oh, awesome.
And in the free time, always CRM.
Well, they're saying that he's
Disaster.
going to start accepting Bitcoin for oil.
Yeah.
That's why the market is. I mean, that's one of the reasons the market has rallied.
But the
What do you mean? They've gone up?
Yeah.
The coins have gone up?
Because they're gonna they're gonna accept, supposedly Russia's gonna accept Bitcoin as payment for oil.
That's crazy, man. So should we sell our coins?
Keep it.
Now's the time. It was down. Let's sell it. Sell it now. Sell when it's hot. So.
Selling anything. So you're doing the tour of
Yeah,
from
tour
West Coast to
because
East
of tennis. Yeah?
I guess it's it.
Our girl won, is #1 in the world.
So it's gonna be here in Miami.
She plays today,
Oh, today.
Yeah.
What time?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
you going?
Of course. What he can, that's what he can. He came to see the tennis
but
matches.
we
CCR.
flying-
Here exactly the same thing. They have watches with no movement. They're like
No way. Like shells? Empty shells?
empty shell, but they have watches that in Rolex store they don't have the movement in the back. It's just like
Nothing
dummy. Dummy.
Yeah, like dummy watches.
Dummy
Yeah,
watches.
it's crazy.
And in Poland says always not for sale, not for sale.
Not for sale.
Only for show.
What is it you guys do?
I sell rock.
Rock?
I import stones.
Oh,
like
okay.
marble,
I like shit.
marble, granite, quartz.
It's awesome.
I got
So
a
you
couple
what, your
goodies.
supplies?
Oh, nice, man. Thank you.
Bro,
I like your logo. It's cool.
thank you, brother. Yeah, I tried to make it look a little bit like a Gucci logo, but not too much as far as the hoodie goes.
Yeah, I love it.
No, man, I see how you know
You
you
do
work with
exotic
it.
stones for what, like countertops and stuff?
Exactly. But
Awesome.
only the high end. Like I treat my place like an art gallery. I don't get any of that basic
Basic stuff, like
garbage
real
you
high end
see
stuff. Where's the stones come from?
all over. Mostly Brazil and India. I like the marble from India because it's much harder. Italian marbles are beautiful. They're just a lot softer and a lot more expensive. So I cater to high end but reasonable.
You're not gonna appear naked here, no?
Maybe if you're lucky. I charge extra.
Thanks for that. Wow.
Hi.
Oh wow.
Hi, Sam.
Thanks.
Nice
My
to meet
wife,
you.
Miss CRM. Come here, look at this.
I love that one.
That is sick. 41.
Yeah, I got the 41 because
You got a big hand.
Yeah.
exactly.
And
Plus,
this-
I wanted something a little.
And you can't go wrong with the stuff. You wear like that on the front?
I was gonna ask you, is it fitting me right? I mean,
I think. So I like to wear my watches not here on the front because it'll bother me, like kind of like behind the bone and kind of snug so they won't move, you know?
Right.
Because when you have it like that, kind of like it stretches the band because it's loose and it's like sitting on the front, you know? So I like to wear it behind the bone. But you bought the perfect watch, man.
I love it.
This is the watch you could give to your kids, you know, when they're growing and it's still gonna be a hot piece.
Exactly. And I want to build a great collection, but I'll never trade this in considering it's the first
That's
one,
your first
you know?
watch. You
Yeah,
don't
no.
trade that watch.
Do you see a color difference?
Yeah, I do.
This one has a blue tone to it, right? The white dial.
Baby blue.
Right?
I see it. Next to each other.
Are both ours?
No, this is ours.
This looks fake.
Yeah, but the movement looks kind of good.
It looks off.
The white looks
off.
blue. That's what
It
I'm
looks
saying.
too white.
It looks like it has. It looks like to me like when you have something white and it goes in your jeans and then it gets that like light blue tone to it.
It's the den one.
Yes.
I don't know, but the minute I saw it,
Something's off. You want me to open it again?
no, hold on.
If that's a fake movement, I'm gonna freak out.
Are they just getting better and better?
Let me sit down there.
Copy.
I want to see this sitting down.
I mean, are the fakes just getting super good?
Yeah. But he just showed it to me, and the second I saw it, I was like, bro, I want to see this watch because like,
You see too many of them.
I think it's fake.
if that's a fake, that's the best fake I've ever seen.
I don't know. I think it's fake.
What do you see fake about it?
I love this shit. Like Rolex makes perfection
Yeah.
on the pieces. Like if you look at the screw, the head, it's perfectly polished, and in the middle, it's supposed to be perfectly polished. This one, it's kind of like scratches like that. It has lines in it. Like, look at it really good. It's a crazy ass copy though, I tell you. But for me, it's fake. And I will take it, let's take it to, I don't know.
I'm comparing one by one. So look, either Rolex stepped down their craftsmanship and their or I just
And thinner.
no.
Thinner, the
I
numbers.
see that the numbers here are darker numbers. These
Darker
these numbers
colors,
are white.
yeah.
This dial looks like
It's different.
Looks like it
This-
has a tone of blue to it. This
yeah,
one is pure white.
okay.
What I notice on the movement, that's the biggest like thing to me, and I'm like, I've never seen Rolex do that. Is look at the 4130. That's to me. Look at that 4130. I've seen so many consistencies with, for example, like the Pepsi bezels. You'll have 4 or 5 different Pepsi colored bezels that I'm just like, that can't be it. That's a very, very, very good replica movement. I've never seen a replica movement that good.
I'm not gonna look at the bezel. Flip out the bezels like that with my eyes closed. I'm gonna tell you which one's the real one, the fake. Go. Go like that. I'm gonna close my eyes. Just look.
Do you see something from there?
No, I can't see that. I'm not a cheater.
Oh, wow. We're playing 3-card Monte
I'm
here?
not a cheater, brother.
Which
Fake one. Right here. This is a fake one. I haven't looked at the bezel. Let me see.
I want to confirm.
That's the fake one right there. You
I
want
want to
to bet?
confirm 100% that it's fake though, because if it's
Without looking at it, fake one. You want to bet?
what's wrong?
Boom.
Okay, but what do
Boom.
you see wrong? That's what I'm trying to say.
Huh? Do it again.
I get you. I understand. I could do that too. Look, wow, ooh, watch.
I know
Look,
which
look
one
at the
it is.
4130.
Bobby, I could tell. It just still.
I understand,
Listen,
we could tell.
a brand new watch, right? That comes from Daytona. To start with, those screws gotta be perfect. It has to have grooves and lines and messed up. That's one of the things. The engraving is not the same. It's not as perfect. The bezel on the dial, the numbers, the way that the numbers are encrypted there. Look at it.
Engraved.
Right? Engraved. Now look at this one.
This one you barely see the crown, and this one you see the crown. The crown is very pronounced.
Let me see.
That's the original bracelet. This isn't. That's what I'm saying. There's too many. I'm not comfortable saying this is 1,000% fake. Is there something wrong with it? Yes. But is it 1,001% fake?
For me, it's 1,000%.
Do they ever put real bands on the fake watch to try to get away with it more, or is it usually just all the way fake?
Why I'm so shocked is because I've never seen a fake this good. Like I've never seen nobody who's gonna sell a fake watch take so much. Yes, is there things off with it? Yeah, the color of the dial, the color of the bezel,
You never seen, Bobby. There's money to be made.
the way that's there. But to charge somebody 600, 1,000, 2,000 for a fake, and it be this good, it kind of throws something off to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, will I buy this watch? No, I won't. But do I want to do more homework on it? Do I want to find out more about it?
You buying only? No, but a lot of people buy and thinking and it's just mental.
Of course.
person, they
I would
don't
like to know more information.
You
on
don't
it.
know.
Once it bothers you, it's just more.
Once it bothers you, but if you don't know it bothers you, they'll sell it. He probably won't buy it, but somebody else will buy it and will think it's the real deal.
This is why, guys. This is why you guys pay the money you do at CRM for us to sit here and nitpick the differences, and you guys don't get a fake watch, a stolen watch, anything. With Rolex is usually very, very, very picky with their watches and their craftsmanship and how they release.
I'll bet you one thing. They're trying to sell you the watch, but it doesn't have papers.
No, no tiene papel.
Ah.
Claro que no.
You know what I'm saying? The majority, all the fakes don't have paper. Oh, it's naked. That should be the first sign, I guess. I don't know.
Well, don't go out. See, now people are gonna freak out when you go to buy watches with no papers here.
Well, it depends who you're buying it from. The only reason if you buy a watch from me and by the event that the watch is not legit, you got your 100% money back guarantee.
With that invoice.
That's the problem with an invoice, because we would respond for it. The problem is when you buy it in the street, you f***ed. Take it to Rolex and tell them to check them. This watch was given to me. I want to know if it's real or not. I would bet that it's fake.
I want to get the watchmaker to take apart the movements, and then from there take 2 highly detailed pictures with the camera, and then start circling every single thing I see different.
All the inconsistencies.
Yeah, because usually, brother, a fake, like, you're like, hey, Charlie, look at this watch. I'm like, it's fake. I don't have to look at it. I don't have to touch it. Nothing. But with this, it's just, it's very good.
That's what give it over for me.
Yes, sir.
This is the best of the numbers.
Yeah, this is like wider, and this is like an off-white kind of grayish white.
And then the dial is just a little off.
How much is a really, really, really good fake? Like the super clones.
Supercone is like will probably be like 1,300, 1,500 bucks.
Okay, so for 1,500 bucks, you think they're getting this high? There's things that are off, but the things that are off are so
no,
little.
that's not a $1,500 clone.
How much is this clone?
That's probably like a $600, $500 one.
It can't be. This is extremely
it's
good. This is his movement. The only thing that's off is the color of the dial and the ceramic bezel.
So those are the visual parts. They're gonna make sure they do that right.
No, they
So you
don't.
think-
Every
you
single
think you're gonna-
$600 clone that we've
Nah, but
opened
let me
is
tell you.
nowhere close to
Let
this.
me tell you. There's some people that buy thinking it's the real deal and got a super deal. Too good to be true. It ain't true. It always. No, but it doesn't make sense.
It's like buying a $1,000.
It's like when people told me, "Oh, I could find this for half the price of what you're selling it." Really? Give me 10 pieces. I want to get them. You can't. The math doesn't add up. You know what I mean?
Can I tell you something? I think people who are in the industry will eat it
We
up.
eat it up too. 100%. Unless you start like digging into it and looking really into it, but
Remember that when they bring you that, if you don't have a real one next to it to compare, it makes it harder.
it makes it even harder.
Right
yeah.
now you're comparing a real one, you have it right next to it, so you know. But if you don't have it
Yeah,
right
but
next
as soon as I saw it, he said, "What do you think about this?" And I said, "I want to open this up because there's something here that's off, and it's the color has a blue tone to it." And I was like, "I don't know if my eyes are tripping or whatever."
0.3 grams.
0.3 grams.
That's a
No, that's nothing.
0.3 grams, nothing.
it's half a dope.
Now you got three of them?
They're all the same. Carlos' idea. Real one, 67.7. Real one. 67.7. Is he convinced or he's not convinced?
I'm convinced. I just want to keep looking.
Come, so you can see it.
I just
here.
What's wrong with me doing more homework and learning?
No. You're good. It's always to do homework.
That's what I
67.9. Two real ones gave you 67.7. A suspect gave you 67.9.
Is it fake? If I had to bet my money on it, yes. Do I want to learn it more? Do I want to disassemble it more?
Okay, let's do it again.
As Charlie saying, at any point it was real.
Do it again.
No.
This is the fake one.
The fake one is more pronounced versus this one.
Same links, where?
Please do not give the customer the real watch and it'll stay with the fake one.
Yeah, wouldn't have the reviews, man.
If the dial and the bezel give it to you, why you want to go to the extent? Take out the back case, compare everything else, and that's it. You don't want to remove dials. And if you have dials from the beginning, the watch storage is already enough for you. I can't tell you what this is. It's a secret. No, it's not for you guys. Okay, what are we looking at?
A real Daytona and a replica Daytona.
Well, you know that they have that super clone of the Daytona. And did somebody already confirm one of them?
Yes.
Well, one of them is mine.
Obviously not the clone.
I just saw this and I was like, yo, Eric gotta see this because Eric is extremely
Bro, and I didn't bring the crazy loop.
The hot one I would look for them.
No, he's gonna bring it. Keon's gonna bring it.
You went to Ultra?
Yeah, all 3 days.
How was it?
It was good.
You tired or no?
No, I go just I just go in the nighttime for a little while and that's it. I think this is the fake one.
Let me see.
Even though I don't like that sticker, but whatever. We're not gonna go back.
You said this one's a fake one?
The hands look very bad. But the hands look very rough.
The hands look rough.
And how did this watch end up here?
Somebody's trying to sell it.
Someone's trying to sell it to my boy. My boy said, Charlie, check it out. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, yo, something is off here. Let me open this and compare it to mine.
Okay, open them up. It's like conflicting. The size is exactly the same. Like they're not bigger. Like it's perfect as far as the way it looks. That shitty sticker, man. But you know they sell those too, so people put them on like any watch. The watchmaker will go and put a stupid sticker in the back. Yeah, like the stamp on this is terrible. It's not the stamp, it's the steel. So how much are they selling it to your boy for?
No, they owe him some money, and they said, go see what you can get for it, and then apply it to the credit.
They owe him some money. Oh, those are always great.
And the watch has no papers.
I'm gonna give you a verdict right now by the expert, Mr. Eric.
You never know. These things are crazy right here. If somebody looks at it quick, I would say they'd say both of these are real. If they look at it quick. They look like not trying to scrutinize every little thing about it. Yeah, but they're gonna copy the one that they can get the most profit off. Yeah. They're not gonna do this to a day dress. At the end, I'm still gonna keep going with that. This is the real one.
Let me see.
Going with that green thing in the back. And if not, then I don't know. Because that has a really good finish. Is it good?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you.
My favorite part is that this thing has a sticker, which the whole time I'm like,
it gets you off. But look what gave it off for me, like right on the spot, right there. It was this. Look at the numbers on the bezel. How light they are compared to this one.
Yeah.
See it now?
Yeah.
Huh? The dial looks kind of like.
The dial looks like
color,
like if you
like
washed it in
bluish.
jeans, like the Tesla seats in the jeans. That's what it looks like.
What really gave it up for me was the numbers on the bezel. Do you see a big difference?
yeah, this has a blue.
Look at the 6 o'clock position.
Yeah, what I looked at
Between
is,
the lugs, it doesn't stay stainless steel.
what I looked at is the hands. When you look at the sides of the hands, the way it's cut,
Yeah, and,
on the Rolex one, it's laser sharp. The other one is like, if you look at the reflection of one hand and you look at the bottom of the other one, it looks bad. Where the Rolex one is, even the bottom of the hand is perfect.
Look at what I saw.
Look what I saw. Look at the screws on the back. You know the flathead of the screw, the groove where you put the
The
screwdriver.
channel where the screwdriver goes in.
Like on the Rolex, it's perfect, clean, polished. This one has a few scratches.
Yeah, it's not as nice.
It's not as nice, right? And it's a fairly new watch. It shouldn't be marked as a.
It's nice though. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So the watch is really
I don't
nice.
think that's a $600 fake. I think
Like
that's, you're talking
no,
about a couple
and then
thousand.
like another thing was I looked at this right here, like the edge of that plate right there. If you look at both of them, the Rolex one has a perfect finish. This one's a bit more like
Which one? What part?
the edge. Okay, like the edge of that plate right there. You see that cut?
I see.
Look at that, and then look at the other one. It's back.
Before I had Eric here to check the watch, and now I learned. I gotta learn. Can't hear no more.
Well, I'm right next door.
Thank you, Dom.
As soon as he told me, I was like, yo, this blue looks off, but I don't know if I'm colorblind, if I had too much to drink this weekend.
Whoa, you know. The thing is, look, I like the stamp better on the fake one than the real one. But you can't go by one thing, because that moment they could have had a bad press or something. So you're gonna break the news to your boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of told him already, but
I noticed, which I don't know, I had to see which one is the right one, but I noticed there was already a difference. This sits higher than that.
I thought it was just over polished.
Okay, which is also an option. But if anybody that over polishes that, they're gonna over polish this, and that's perfect.
That's very true.
You want to do some more crazy shit?
Yeah, what else we have here today?
Watch this. Show them the 5711 white. I'm gonna show them the 5711 here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what happened? It's fake too?
Yeah.
So do you guess it or what?
I did. But it's very, 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 very good, man.
So you think it's like, is that like a $600 fake or
No, it's like a $1,200 fake.
Really?
Yeah.
But
It's
do you
called
think
a
for
Noob.
$1,200?
Look it up. It's called Noob. N-O-O-B.
But for $1,200, they'll give you a fake that good?
It's all about cost, bro. It costs more money to make a better fake.
I thought that shit would have cost a lot more.
Look at this. That's scary.
Yeah, the aftermarket case is just, they're getting too crazy with this, man. Like,
But look at this.
yeah, you know, the bracelet is very, very good. The case is good. It's lip here.
The color, right? See the color on it off?
the height of the
On the map? Ready?
Yeah. The
It
problem
looks
is that the case is perfect. I seen them the rose gold also. They just, the dial never comes out the same. Yeah, never. All right, give your boy the bad news. Oh, look, check this out.
So sick.
I mean, I don't know about the price sick, but
I know what it costs.
that
You need
much?
this green machine, you need to call Eric. It's only $300,000 right now, market value. But we could do $295 today. Why you trying
today. $295 today. We just accept trades.
Yo, on this one I barely see the crown. On this one I see the crown a lot more.
They do it in a way that, like inside doors, you look like a regular watch, but when you're in the sun, it's just like.
I got mine put on today.
What's up, bro?
When I tell you it's the best fake I've ever seen in my life. Ok. Desarmar los dos relojes juntos.
Este movimiento es viejo. Cuando fabricaron este movimiento con estas ruedas, eliminaron este muelle. Hicieron este sistema que es moderno. Los dos movimientos son originales, ahí no es fake.
¿Tú crees que la caja está fake?
Lo que he chequeado hasta ahora es movimiento, pero son originales.
Hello? The movement is original. There's differences in the movement, but he's showing me here multiple Daytonas, and they change parts on them. He's saying there could be dial variations. It's very, very possible. Because depending on the year it was produced, remember this watch has been already produced for a couple of years already.
And the bezel.
The bezel too. He's looking at it step by step, but he's saying there's a possibility that the watch, at least the movement is legit. He hasn't got to the case yet, but at least the movement is legit. So we're gonna get another expert to come in, because like I said, it's just ridiculous that if it's a fake movement, the whole watch is fake, like my father said, that it's that good. Where I noticed the differences, like I said, was the ceramic bezel, the dial. There was a little printing there, but Jose said I was nitpicking it. So on the 4130, so we're past that page there. The stamping on the bracelets. So even if you open the watch, it still can be fake. You just have to really know these watches. And that's why when my friend Victor said, hey, my friend owes me some money, can you check out this watch for me? I had my doubts just because of that color of that dial. But as we brought it here to the watchmaker, the movement is an original movement. What I was saying, full aftermarket is fake. If you have more of the watch, like I said, the only thing acceptable, in my opinion, that's aftermarket is maybe a dial or maybe a bezel or aftermarket diamond setting. But if you have an aftermarket bracelet, an aftermarket case, an aftermarket movement, it's a fake watch. That's simple. Done. Where they make like the tubes to put the pushers, you can see on the original one that it's a perfect circle. On the other one, it's like, it's not even a circle. It looks like a circle that Carlo drew.
No, they can't trick you.
¿Quieres verlo?
You learned something out today?
Yes.
How's the baby? It's hard.
Creciendo.
I like it.
Thank you. Are you using the same tanning thing that she uses too?
Huh?
You guys
No, I went to the well. I'm using tanning stuff too, but I went to the beach.
Shit, I just turned pink.
You gotta go to the beach. No, I need a tan. We went to the beach this weekend. Yeah, I went tanning on the dock. It's nice, right?
It's nice.
But she's got different colors and stuff too, so you should send her the.
Yeah, send me the. You have a page?
I'm making it in.
Oh, you're making. Okay.
But she's got like different designs.
For the first time in the CRM Jewelers YouTube channel, I'm gonna bring in two watches that we've never talked about, the brand Omega. As you guys know, Omega just released a watch with Swatch. Everybody went crazy about it. Some people waited in line over 22 hours. There was fights outside of the Swatch stores, and they were released in limited quantity. So here we have the Omega Swatch collaboration. It's the Speedmaster Moon's Watch, or Moon S Watch, however you like to pronounce it. So the watches come in pretty interesting packaging. I'm gonna start with the sun here. It has a couple fun facts on the side around the box. Here you can see the full collection of all 11 watches on the planets and the sun and the moon that they represent. Same thing here with the moon one. So take a look at these fun facts here real quick. All right, so let's unbox here. The packaging, it feels like this plastic material. It's almost like a disposable box, but you shouldn't really be too focused on the packaging when you're spending $260 on a watch. I think for $260, it's a lot of watch for the money. I so far, I do appreciate this packaging. Could they have provided a box? A Rolex box probably costs more than the whole setup. So I think this is perfect. And the inside of the watch, you see it with the strap, little brochure, and some owner's manual and legal information, which I don't really care about. Here we have the sun and the moon on the desk. Like I said, for $260, you can't ask for much or expect much, but I think they did an excellent job on it. The dial, it has a very, very nice color on this moon one. The case does feel like a plastic material. A quartz movement, it's battery operated, which you would expect from something like this in this price point and made by Swatch. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of people went crazy for this watch, with people waiting over 22 hours in line to get these watches, which they're gonna be mass produced. Everybody who waited outside on the line for hours, absurd resale that I've heard, some people saying they're going from 2 to 10,000 depending on which one you get. I've also seen some rumors that Omega and Swatch are gonna come up with this case that you can buy the full collection, and that full collection is still gonna cost you cheaper than the original Speedmaster, which I'll bring into the video later on. The watch is made out of a bioceramic material, which is a bioplastic and a ceramic blend. Now, what the bioplastic means, an eco-friendly sourced plastic material. So that's cool that since they're representing the planets, the ecosystem, the Earth, the moon, it does look like the Speedmaster, and depending on the colorway you go, obviously this looks more like of a toy than this does. And I think what caught my attention the most and what was my favorite part of the watch was right here. So you don't have to remove the whole case back, and you don't have to go to a watchmaker to change the battery. You can change it at home. You just pry a little screwdriver here behind the planet, and you have access to the battery compartment. As you guys know, we work with Horace Straps, and Horace Straps was actually the one who provided me with this watch. So we're gonna swag them up and change these watches using our Horace Straps. So I'm gonna bring in Alana from Horace, and she's gonna talk about the straps. Alana, can you please join me?
All right, everyone, these are Horace watch straps, and these are our rubber straps that are integrated for luxury brands such as Omega, Rolex, Tudor, Tag Heuer, Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe. And we make them in various colors so you can upgrade your timepiece and have a different look for every occasion.
Awesome. So the reason I like the Horace straps is they make the watch a lot more comfortable. If you're somebody like my father who likes to match your watches with your shoes, it's something to take in mind. So we're gonna, like I said here, we're gonna upgrade this strap on these watches, and we're gonna throw some Horace straps on them, make them a lot more comfortable, a lot more sleek, instead of having this big fat Velcro here. And upgrade this watch. We're gonna take it to the next level, so let's do that. Alana has the original Omega Speedmaster Mission to the Moon. So you see this one is made of the bioceramic material, and this one is stainless steel, correct.
You have the open case back on the Speedmaster Moonwatch. You can see on the case back it says the first watch worn on the moon, so that's why this is a super important collaboration. And this is manual wind, and of course the Swatch is quartz, but still a really great piece.
There's something that I heard online that Swatch stands for second watch. If you guys can confirm that in the comments below. But that's pretty cool. So let's say you do own this piece and you're gonna go somewhere where you don't want to risk that watch getting stolen. Well, you wear your Swatch, and you can still represent and stay true to your Omega roots if that's something that you're into.
This is one for the watch enthusiasts.
Yeah, on the bottom you see the Omega, and then on the top it shows the collaboration between Omega and Swatch.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get Instagram, which I've done it in the past, to send me the records of who's the one that keeps reporting it. And if I go through deep discovery, I can request this. And once we know who's doing it, we're going to sue them back for defamation.
Okay, so here we are with our attorney that is helping us with the situation with Instagram. As you know, we mentioned it on Instagram, on the CRM, on Mr. CRM official, that we lost the page for the second time in less than a month. So we went ahead and hired legal counsel to help us on this matter. Here's our attorney right here. He brought the lawsuit with him. It's a lawsuit against Instagram. And tell me a little bit more about
It's official. As you guys know, a lot of people always report people on Instagram for no reason. Mostly haters. It happens to all my clients.
Right.
There's really no way of reaching out to Instagram unless, in my experience, suing them. I've sued them many times. Because if they take your page away, what do? You gotta send a picture with an ID and do like a mugshot. There's no customer service, there's not a person you can call, there's nothing. If Instagram takes your page out, you know, in other words, you're effed up. That's it. There's no getting it back. Now, whenever you sue them, automatically if you sue them in court, they have an attorney. once you have that attorney representing Instagram, he has total access to Instagram's people. I talk to the attorney, and the case starts. They'll activate the page again. I have a really good relationship with them. But sometimes what my client wants is not even the page back. They want to find out who did it.
Right, which is the second question.
It's like, I want to find out who did it. And in deep discovery, sometimes if you can get to deep discovery, it depends on the case, you can find out who did it.
Yeah, because they have this information.
Yeah.
Whoever attacked, because this is the second time this happens, and obviously, more than likely, it's the same people that brought us down the first time.
Absolutely, and you know what? We're gonna get to the bottom of that because it happens a lot that people try to mess with you. They did it in my law firm. Another law firm reported me for whatever reason. They took my page down, and I have a lot of clients in my page for car accidents.
Were you able to find out who did it?
Oh yeah, I was.
That's like my main concern. It's not actually suing Instagram. It's getting to the bottom of who's the person that's trying to hurt our family business, And if we find out exactly who it is, we could sue them too, right?
For sure, it's defamation. All the money that you've lost here, that you're paying me, all the money that you're spending here, they gotta pay it back.
Okay, good.
So if somebody did it and somebody reported you, and they have tracks of who reported it, now you can get that in deep discovery. Okay. If you find out who did it and they're like doing it with malice to screw you over, now if you put a picture of something that's not right and somebody reports you, that's not defamation, right? That's not. It's just they're reporting you for doing something illegal.
Really, when they take your page down, they say that it's against the terms. But then when they brought the page back, they emailed us saying that no, there was a mistake. Okay. So if it was a mistake, why was the page?
But now
down?
I know I follow your page myself. Yeah. Right? I love watches. You guys don't put anything. Right. That's there's no politics. There's no racism. There's no profanity. There's nothing. It's just a family business.
It was just to hurt us in a way, yeah. Sure. To hurt the company, to hurt the business, I can't wait to find who it is. You better make sure that this lawyer right here don't find who you are, because you're not, we're gonna sue you for everything you own.
I'm gonna get a watch out of that, right?
Guaranteed.
No, I'm messing around, but yeah, for sure. Listen, I take cases. I do this to people I trust, and I don't really just sue Instagram for fun. Right? It's just companies. I know that they're not doing anything wrong. Right. But I know when you guys called me, hey, listen, they did it. I'm like, bro, it's people fucking with you guys.
Yeah. My sisters work here. My wife, my brother, the whole family eats from here. Actually, like 13 family eat from the store right here.
They're affecting your pocket.
So they're affecting my pocket and everybody else that work with us, and they're doing it in a malicious way. You know what I mean? So we want to get to the bottom of it. We don't care what would take to find out, but we want to get to it.
I think this happened really because of all the attention that CRM Live has gotten on YouTube.
Absolutely.
So now they see us, and for whatever reason, instead of wishing us well and wishing us success, there's a legal way to actually at least try to recover some of these damages.
There's a lot of politics in there. I've gotten to meet certain people that work in the office for them, and if they know somebody that knows somebody, they'll take your shit off real quick. So the point of this is, they got politics, we're gonna figure it out too. Right, it's not just you take my shit away and I got nothing to do. Well, there's law.
Thank God that we're in USA and we got lawyers that could represent us.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Robert, man.
Instagram,
Thank you,
Facebook,
Robert, man. Robert Dominguez, man. If you need a really good lawyer, that's the man right there. Make sure you contact him.
And I'll tell you why I'm helping you. Years ago, I had this Rolex sub, and the watch was going for like $9,000. Right, and that was the watch that I needed to pay my rent. I didn't have nothing. I just graduated law school. I was broke. Right, there goes to me $9,700. Extra $700 to pay my rent, and that's in my memory. And now I love watches. So I'll buy watches now. I'm like, it's gonna pay my rent for a while. This is gonna pay my rent for a while. Anybody else would have fucked me over. No. And the extra $700 to me back then, just for that, I'm gonna take Instagram to the Supreme Court.
Dad, what is his watch worth? He doesn't want to sell it. He just wants to know what his watch is worth, more or less. Random serial 2020.
Yeah, a little under 40. No good.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
It's fake.
Like why? What's wrong with it? Though?
It's full fake.
Like
it's an imitation watch.
Okay. Well then explain.
I could see it from far. I do watches on a daily.
Could you take notes down?
Yeah, like the inner bezel is bigger.
Then I need to send that shit to my dad. Then my dad got fucking played.
Yeah, it's super fake. Like I could spot it from a mile away. Yeah.
Bad?
Yeah, super fake. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like very bad quality too. I'll show you what a real one was supposed to look like.
Right.
Ahmed, give me a watch.
That's terrible.
I told you I don't even have to loop it. I just hold it in my hand and I just pass it and I know what it is.
That's crazy.
Less than a second. Manolo, ¿qué tiempo me demoré? How long it took? 1 second.
He already
No,
mentioned
the stainless steel que no tiene.
He had already mentioned that.
Yeah, it's fake.
On this log or something that it like.
Yeah, but the dial, the inner bezel, the bezel itself, you know, the way the band sounds.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah. See, look how it feels. This is a real one. This is a fake one. You see the just put your hand in the middle. Don't let the back touch it, so it won't scratch the back of it. Just see the inner bezel, that little ring. Look at mine and look at yours.
The inner ring, like.
The inner bezel. It's called inner bezel. That little bezel between the glass and the dial.
Oh yeah, huge.
Yeah, this is a really bad copy. Hey, Ahmed, please bring me that machine to open the back. Oh, I don't even open the back for what? I'm not gonna waste my time on it. Yeah.
Or honestly, if you have time, I want to see it.
The what?
I kind of want to see on the. Oh.
No, you good. You want to see what the back of it? The movement? Yeah, it's gonna have a really bad movement. Yeah.
I want to see that.
I'm sorry, man. My job is not to break your heart, but just to see the truth. You know what I mean?
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And this one is a really bad copy too.
Really?
Yeah. I seen better. Real fast, but open the front prices a bit. You want to sit down? Yeah, I had a girl once that came with a paddock all full of diamond, and she walked in, you know, she had a thinking, I guess she had a good night the night before. She came like, oh, I have this paddock, I want to sell it, full of diamonds. She give it to me, and I'm like, it's fake. She's like, you don't know what to compare. I'm like, it's fake. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay. Yeah, look at this. That is freaking crazy, man.
No, it's plastic on the inside?
No, it's just, look at that. Look at that plastic inside there.
You're kidding me.
It's crazy. So we have episodes that we record ourselves on a daily basis. What we do. It's a family-owned business.
That's dope. That's really good.
It's my sister's accounting, my brother's marketing. That's my son Charlie.
People like me can watch the video.
A copy, and then this is a movement of the original. That's how I could see. Charlie, I'm gonna wear one of your condoms in my finger. No, I'm sorry, my bad. Your condoms. You learned something, no?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Very well explained or not?
Very well explained.
So what was your first opinion when I grabbed the watch and handed it back to you? And I said it's fake, you were like, oh, it's guy. No?
I mean, I was just kind of like, shocked more. Like, okay, like I wanted you to explain.
I like to explain to people, and I take my time to take out. Thank you, man.
Oh, well.
But don't worry, listen, you know how I started in the business? Getting all the time, for real. Like literally, I bought watches that were in that year, you know, they sold me stuff that wasn't, you know, changed aftermarket dials, aftermarket bezels, and you just don't know. But, you know, you have to pass through that experience for you to learn. So next time, you know, just check. You just can't believe everybody's word, you know what I mean? Yeah, you let me know. And make sure you don't put my band in his watch. So on one of my last episodes, watch my CRM Jewelers YouTube videos. Some guy came in, actually a friend, and then he went to another dealer's somewhere in Aventura, and they sold them a Submariner. And he's like, I have to take it to my guy. And then he's like, Carlos, I have to check everybody there. When I went to a couple of people, and they told me the watch is real. Check. When I looked at it, it's just something that it wasn't there, you know. I told him the watch is fake. He's like, nah, no way. And then I opened the back, it came out of the video, and the watch was actually fake. Same thing, movement. That's why it's very important that we open the watches. Thank you, brother. We open the watches every time, you know. You know, you can't get distracted, and you have to pay attention when you purchase a watch, and you have to look at everything.
Right.
You have to, you know, watch everything, movement, glass, everything. Hello, guys. Welcome. Where are you guys from? Houston, Texas. How did you land it in CRM?
We've heard about y'all. Yeah.
But where at? At a strip club? You heard of me at a strip club? No. What did you hear from me? Good stuff, bad stuff, what?
Y'all doing a video right now?
I'm gonna start wearing these gloves on Wednesday when I go out. Guys, it was a joke. This is not Charlie's condoms, okay? These are not Charlie's condoms, all right? Gucci?
Yeah. I'm gonna like melt this thing down now. I don't know what to
Don't worry, man. Listen, don't worry. Now you know.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, you get the real deal and that's it. Thank God you didn't sell it to Manolo, man. Manolo is a ex-narco from the 1980s. We could have got you killed for $6,000. Like this, you know?
That's why I had no problem.
These are the old cocaine cowboys right here, man.
Something looks a little off, and I was like, okay, like I'll go with you to the jeweler. Like, if you feel like something's off, let's go.
Yeah, you're good. That's why.
Yeah,
That's my uncle right here.
He said
Manolin.
yeah, you guys have a blessed day.
Yeah, you good, man. You got it, man. Appreciate it. The gray one with the blue hands. The Turkish blue hands. For me, it's the same thing. It's just a little different on the dial, but sometimes the dial makes a lot of difference, you know? So
I just got a watch. I just got a little Pepsi Rolex.
a little Pepsi. Why a little Pepsi,
And
man?
I'm like, is it? Should I be scared? Should I be scared to walk around like?
Here, no.
Really?
Not at all. Not at all. I wear gold watches all the time. You don't want to be walking here at 12 o'clock at night. You see that guy there? That's a homeless. He's sick. He needs some pills and shit. These guys won't touch you. Nobody here will touch you. The only thing you have to worry in Miami is the girls. Right?
They'll steal that
The
shit.
girls. They're like, and they're not gonna put a gun in your head because they'll go to jail for that. But you know, you will go to a club, you gotta attract the girls. You think
Shit in my drink.
you think you hit, put some of your shit in your drink. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you know, if you go out, you're gonna spend money. Get yourself a driver or a security.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll hook you up with that if you want. Then you have a guy to drive you around and he's watching over you guys. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I always carry, and I'm from Miami, and but when I go out and drink, I take big guy right there and somebody else too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend $1,000, why not spend $200-300 on your safety?
Exactly.
And somebody that could guide you, you know, do shit right. Some people come without watch and then they want to save the money on the valet parking and park 2 blocks away. And that's how you get mugged. You know, when you leave in the place drunk with your boys, not paying attention, walking 2 blocks away, they'll get you. You just gotta be careful, but other than that, it's safe, man.
Where's your restaurant at?
Galveston.
Where's it? In Houston? What type of food?
Seafood mainly.
Seafood?
Seafood
Awesome.
like steak.
Awesome. Good. So good food.
It's good.
It's
The
good
island
food.
is good. You know, good seafood, like steak. We got like Mexican food, like.
So do you do like a blend of like the Cajun with the Mexican, like a fusion?
yeah,
That's cool, man. That's very cool.
Some rice on there, like dirty rice, and like some blackened seafood and all that, and like little stuff like that. You know. Kinda hard.
Awesome. How long have you had the restaurant for?
When was Hurricane Ike? We bought it after 2008.
Awesome, brother. Blessings, brother. Blessings. I'll do 23 here.
Okay.
So 23 and 23 and a half, which either way I think you like the newer one better, you said, right?
I think so. I mean, rubber bezels don't really bother me. Now that I realize your YouTube following and everything, I'm not really worried about it at this point.
Hi, Pokey.
How do you, brother?
Hello, beautiful. Come here. Un beso. Get your booty over here.
This is for some people sometimes that they get mad because I'm answering a bunch of phone calls at the same time, taking care of my customers, and I miss 1 or 2 people that come in and I'm able to not say hi. I don't think it's fair that you go and write a bad review about me. You know, if you come into the store and you're one of our followers and you from YouTube, just say, Carlos, what's up? I'm somebody I'm gonna miss, you know? But if I miss you when you come into the store, make sure you come and shake my shoulder and say, Carlos, give me some time and I'll take care of you and I'll give you the time. But you also have to work with me. Remember, we're running a business here and it's 12 or 13 employees, and then as you see, a lot of customers at the same time, so.
I would love to.
Okay, time for the Cuban cocaine. Oh no, I mean Cuban coffee.
Yo, my heart.
Oh, sorry.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
Well,
Coffee?
for me that I'm super hyper, yes.
I think I'm just gonna pour like
For a regular person, no.
We definitely came in here and we were met with some energy.
Oh yeah, good.
He says that he appreciates the hospitality.
Yeah, y'all very.
They changed this right on the note.
But listen,
Yes,
it's crazy. I was just saying that on the video right now. Some guy came yesterday, right? 10 o'clock in the morning. I was opening the store, taking the merchandise out. He asked me for a watch. I told him I didn't have it. I'm gonna look for it. I said, give me a minute to go outside to say something to a client. When I went outside, he was coming outside. He left and he wrote me the biggest nasty review that I ever seen in my life. Like 3-4 pages. I think it would have been easier. You told me, yo, what's up, Carlos? Can you give me a minute? Just you can go in the back and just writing. You trying to ruin our reputation. This is a family-owned business that we all eat from here. Why would you wanna hurt somebody like that?
This is a restaurant owner over here. They leave him terrible reviews all day.
Yeah, I don't know why, man. I think, like me, I was raised in a different way, you know? If something bothers you, say it, man. Say it. Charlie! He had to do it. Big applause. Big applause to Charlie, man.
I took my wallet.
Big applause, man. Big applause.
My card wants me to.
Yeah, this is son. Bro, he's been doing this since he was 1 year old. You know, he's my son. Sorry, this is my smallest kid. You know, he's 10 years old. One day he's gonna be 20. He's gonna grab the torch and run and say, Dad, I'm a f***ing man. I got this shit. I can't wait for that day.
All right, you ready? Everybody grab one. I'm sorry, I kind of spilled them, made a little bit mess. This is your half a cup, Dad.
Half a bump.
Olvídate, we'll clean that now. Yeah, hop in here. Olivia? Get a coffee, Tia?
Get the bottle out of the way. Thank you. There you go.
Can I have one?
You're gonna take it like that?
I'm in. You know.
Yeah, how about oh shit, my wife got here. Don't say nothing about that.
All right, guys. Thank you for supporting the YouTube channel. Welcome to Miami, guys. Cheers. Beautiful.